Hey, my friends. I am out here in our old field right now and looking all around at this beautiful winter wonderland. And right behind me is where the red bat, actually twice, we found hanging here this summer. And so this is a pretty special spot because when we moved here, this land was mowed grass. And we've been working for 10 years to put back what was here and maybe some of what wasn't here, but loves it here, is native, and can help fill in the gaps until someday this land is a forest again or a wetland. And so we're going to keep it this big mix of beautiful natives, and it's welcomed so much life back. And it's been one of the greatest gifts of our life to watch this happen. And I'm doing a lot of writing about that, and that'll come later. But I'm also writing about these times that told me I wanted to do this. So I love nature. Steve loves nature. And we get outside as much as possible. And some of the first times that I really felt immersed were backpacking. And so I wrote this poem, and it was published in Tiny Seed Literary Journal this January 1. And I just thought I'd share it to you right now. And it's kind of funny because it's really snowy. Oh, there goes a red-shouldered hawk. It's been here all day. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. And this poem is not about winter, but it's about joy of nature. And I thought you might like to hear it right now in January when the days are still dark. And maybe you can feel a little bit of what I felt in that moment. So, I'm going to read it to you right now. I'm trying not to be all up in my face, but I don't have a selfie stick or anything. And I try to find a branch to prop this phone up on, and they're too thin in here. So you got my face. Just look where the red bat was. Okay, this is called The Night the Whippoorwill Sang. And this is from my second backpacking trip on the adventure trail in Indiana with my girlfriend Selena. I love you, girl. All right, The Night the Whippoorwill Sang. Dinner simmered on the whisper light. Our hiking tired, bare feet prodded and pushed into the soft, dry oak leaves, the relief of shoelessness exquisite. The forest floor held the heat of long days. The night air hung thick and heavy, cloaking us in late summer abundance. Hungry and quiet we sat, feeling the forest around us, feeling the gift of no walls, feeling the gift of physical challenge, welcoming full immersion in our homeland. Had someone come along and asked, we would have said the evening was divine, perfect. Nothing could top it. It's often in those moments, I know now, when life is so loved, the universe responds and says, you think that's great? Check this out. The song started abruptly and without hesitation. My hair stood on end. My smile hitched up like a properly hung bear bag. My eyes flashed fire. My spirit drank up your song like a dry stream bed soaks up the first fall rains. Whippoorwill, you don't know me, but on that night long ago, on that dry oak ridge, your song found me and entered my heart, and I've looked for you ever since. I went to this wild place to hike, to feel life thriving around me, to hear other lives speaking their life stories. That night, under the dark skies and a canopy of oak trees, your song told me, wild is here. Wild is everywhere. Everywhere.